end of the day. We also have free shipping and handling on this. These are gorgeous if you want a little bit of a true wedge, right?
Yes.
And you also have a little bit of a platform, so I love that because I love the height, but I don't want to feel the height, if you know what I mean. All right, so this again is that beautiful artisan craftsmanship, and I'm going to slip mine on. Let me show you the choices of this. So this is the comfort of a wedge with all the essence of Pikolinos, all right? It's got that laser cut leather, hand woven contrast stitching. Look at how gorgeous these are. Honestly, they are like works of art to me. They really are. And then we also have that hook and loop closure in the back, and look at that whip stitching all the way around that shoe. I'm going to give you that 360. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this color right here is the brandy, that beautiful classic brown tan, that signature Pikolinos brandy. We also have it in Nata. How gorgeous is that?
Very beautiful.
It's that beautiful kind of like tan, cream color. And I love that you can really see the detail of that perforation and that, what is this, laser cut again?
Yes, all hand laser cut details, just to give it kind of like that spring feel.
Oh, I love that. And it's also breathable as well. Okay, and then finally we have it in stone, which I love. This is a pewter kind of metallic color, and I have to say this can go with everything. It's almost like a gold and silver because it's pewter, right?
Yes, so our metallics, the pewter, the stone, we tend to have, they could be dressed up a little bit more, so we are going into wedding season. This is a great shoe for that if you want it like a guest. So I'll go into the Aguadulce a little bit, and a fun fact about Pikolinos, our names are from cities around Europe.
Okay.
So that's where we get our names. So the Aguadulce, you can see here she is on an EVA bottom, which makes her very, very light. The wedge, the actual wedge itself, is also leather wrapped all around. Again, the hand whip stitching, again, also all around, hand done, and hook and loop closure. Inside fully leather lined. And you can see here the insert or the footbed leather, and you can see here, I'm not sure if you can kind of see, but you have this arch support cushion here.
Feel it.
And you can feel it, which is the most important. And just the lightness of a wedge. Sometimes you have wedges, they can be heavy, and what you were saying earlier, it's a heel but also a platform, so you don't feel the height on it.
What is the height of this? Do you know this one?
2. So it's on the sweet spot, like Jane likes to call it.
The sweet spot, right? 2 inches. These are very popular. People are loving this, and I'm loving. Jackie, do we look like twins right now? I think so. I'm going to head over here. All right, come on over. First of all, by the way, your outfit has matched every single one of the shoes, right? You can't go wrong in this. We're going to like do a little twinsies on these. But don't you love this color? This is the stone. Right? So that pewter metallic, it's a neutral.
It's good. It's perfect.
Okay, you were talking.
And it's hard to find a good neutral like this.
And how does it feel? The stability because of that platform.
It's hard
and
to
the
feel
like the hug that we were talking about. Like you could feel all that leather on every part
But I want
of
to
your feet.
look at my feet.
Yes.
Like I want people to see my feet.
Look at that pedicure, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, and I like where the laser cuts and the detail is. So again, you have that front strap kind of where the T goes in the front. It covers perfectly if you had any toe imperfections, any bunions or anything, still with enough room. And then it gives you kind of that narrowing effect because of the cutout of your foot. So if you do tend to have a wider foot, that does give it more of like a silhouette to it. And then you do have the adjustability with the hook and loop in the back.
It feels like it would mold. The longer you wear it, it would mold to your foot even
Yes,
better.
it does. It does, just because of the softness and the properties of the leather itself.
Jackie, when you said it's like a hug around your foot, every single part of my feet is feeling that hug, but in the most like softest way, in that most like soft, supple leather way. I mean, this is kind of the one that had like the little lip, right, on the sides.
Yes, and it also has a, do you feel it, like it holds your foot secure, it doesn't slide around or anything like that.
And the fact that this is a wedge, I don't know about you, Jackie, but I have wedges. They are not comfortable. They are not hugging my feet, and they are giving me a little bit of a sore foot by the end of the night, right? Especially when you've got like that wedge that's really, really high. I love that this is a very like comfortable platform.
Just light.
By the way, my other wedges, Jackie, They're so heavy, they're so clunky. What is going on with these? These are so incredibly
And
light.
that is mainly because of the EVA bottom.
Yeah.
EVAs are usually found in performing shoes, athletic shoes.
Wow.
So in your sneakers. So that's why we want it incorporated here, to just give it that extra comfort, extra lightness to it. I wish you can kind of see how light it is.
Should we just like throw it? Because it's
How
so
light.
incredibly
Yeah.
light as well. Okay, the 5 Easy Pays is going to go at the end of the day. We have free shipping and handling on these. This one is very, very popular. People are loving this. But can we talk about a little bit of that detail, of that perforation? Talk to me about this, Stephanie, because honestly, look at that whip stitching. I just want to show them. Look at that leather, right? This is the brandy where you really, really get to see that soft, supple burnishing and that leather that's going to kind of age in the most beautiful way, like a fine leather bag. And then that whip stitching that goes all the way around. I have to give them a 360. Leather here. I have not seen sandals like this. And then come to the front. Talk to me about this.
Yeah, so the front here, we are fashion comfort. Our main focus is comfort. And you can see here how the designers did kind of like a motif, kind of like a pattern that they wanted to create for the laser cutout.
Little diamond, yeah.
Laser cutout. And it also allows breathability. So if your foot doesn't get warm, doesn't feel hot in this, because it is a little bit more covered than the other sandals, because
Yeah.
it kind of goes up. But you can still see that. And you also want that femininity of it as well.
By the way, it is so comfortable, but it is also like really cool because of that perforation. I almost feel like, Jackie, I'm not even wearing anything at all.
Absolutely.
And they're so light. I don't know. I was like, it feels like a dime. I don't know. It's like, it feels like nothing.
And you can also see the cushioning.
Oh
kind
my
of.
gosh, the
Yeah.
cushioning on the bottom as well. And look at that arch support. Ugh, when I said that I have arch problems, I have to like gravitate towards this sandal. Okay, let me give you some updates on this. All right, 100 ordered already. This is the beautiful brandy. I can't stress enough how brandy is just like a classic timeless color. And we only have 4 dozen remaining with that hook and loop. Once you strap it on, you are done, and then just slip it on afterwards. So 4 dozen remaining in that beautiful brandy, which is that signature tan. We also have it in the nata. 3 dozen remaining, very, very limited on these. All right, so this is that gorgeous nata. I have to say that you really, it almost like looks like a little bit of a snakeskin or something. That's what
The
it's giving me,
pattern,
right?
yeah.
The pattern on that, because you see all that perforation, that laser cut detail. This is not regular sandals. This is a Pikolinos, okay? And then finally, the Jackie and I twinning over here. This one is the stone. Most popular on the stone, 2 dozen remaining, very, very limited on this. That stone is that beautiful kind of pewter metallic, that kind of silver and gold that to me matches everything. Silver, gold, brown, everything. So if you're thinking about that, you can't go wrong in any 3 of these colors. All right, so this is the Aguadulce leather perforated wedge sandals, $180. But you know what? $36 gets this home. Let's talk about a little bit of this heritage. I saw the pictures of Juan Perron, and he is like this small, cute little man that is a leather cutter, right?
Yes.
And he started almost 40 years ago. And when we are talking about hand craftsmanship, hand artistry, like talk to me a little bit about that and what goes into each and every one of these shoes.
Yes, so the founder of the company, Juan Perron, he originally started off working in factories as a leather cutter. So leather to him, he knows leather is very important. So that's how he kind of evolved. He started going to shows in Milan and Italy, and that's also a fun story how we got our name Pikolinos, because he is 4'9", so he's not even 5 feet tall. So in Italian, El Picolino means the little one, the short one. So he went ahead and went with that and named his company Pikolinos. And he wanted to emphasize in craftsmanship and leather quality and just hand burnishing. And that is why Pikolinos to this day has all those qualities to it. We own our own tanneries, our own factories, and we're founded in the southeast of Spain.
And you have the most soft, supple leather, and you do a lot of great things, you know, to give back to the community as well, right?
Yes, yes.
So you got to check out their website. Okay, so let's go on to